happy Thursday. Welcome back to Vital Healing. I'm Dr. Candida Schwartz. I'm a naturopathic doctor as well as an intuitive healer. Today we are going to talk about blood sugar regulating because my name's Candida. So do the math. I have been in battle with sugar all of my life, and it's been a very torrid love affair filled with ups and downs all of my life with sugar. So these are tips and tricks that I wanted to share with you all, that I share with my patients, that I share with my loved ones, and that I use in my own for myself. And I have for years, and they're really helpful. They're easy, and they help you understand why you're having sugar cravings, how to decrease them, how to curb them, like stop them completely. And if you are going to indulge them, what are some better choices to kind of just be healthier for the body? So let's start off with the obvious one that you've probably heard about. And if you have heard about it, this is a gentle reminder. And if you haven't heard about it, then start here, because this is, in my opinion, probably the number one reason why we crave sugar. We're dehydrated. So you want that candy, you want that sugar, you want that sweet, that cookie, whatever. You don't feel like dealing with a meal. Have a glass of water, go do something else, deep breathe, meditate, do something for like 10-15 minutes, go clean the bathroom, whatever. Take your mind off of the cookie, let the body have time to absorb the water, and then see, do you still really need that cookie? Because I bet you might not need it. Okay. The second thing I wanted to talk about is adrenal fatigue, and just fatigue in general. A lot of times when we're tired, we are craving the sugar because it's a natural way to relax us. Our bodies are stressed out, they're tired, they're fatigued, and sugar is one thing that will naturally relax the body. So our body kind of comes back into homeostasis. But the problem with grabbing that cookie or that piece of candy or whatever is that you're going to crash again in an hour, and then your body is going to be further stressed, and it's going to cause further adrenal fatigue, and it's going to be harder on your system, and you're going to create ultimately more inflammation in the body. So ways to deal with adrenal fatigue. The number one way: rest. Go take 15 minutes for yourself. Lie on the earth. Do some deep breathing. Do a quick little meditation. Take a little power nap. That's the number one way to deal with adrenal fatigue. Now, all of us can't do that, especially at that 2 o'clock hour when a lot of us are craving that sweet treat to keep us going for the day. So then mushroom powders are really great. B vitamins are really great. There are so many different adrenal supportive herbs that are so easy to access, right? They're really simple to get that information. And I'll link everything below that I have on my channel. Another really easy way to support the adrenals is, while you're having your glass of water, have a pinch of Himalayan sea salt, the pink Himalayan sea salt. So good for the adrenals. Really just so good. Pink Himalayan sea salt is definitely, if you're going to use salt, that's the one to choose, in my opinion, unless the doctor tells you otherwise. So there it is. There's the second one, adrenal fatigue. The third thing that I wanted to talk about is this product, and you can use the link below and get 10% off on full script using that code. You can get all of the supplements that I talk about on this channel, but this is one specifically for sugar cravings. It's called Taste Erase. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but it's an herb called gymnema, which is a bitter herb that is very blood sugar regulating. And what you do is you just take you're having the craving, especially if you do think it's a blood sugar issue, and you don't have something healthy to put in your mouth, or you've had plenty of calories and your blood sugar is just kind of needing a little support, 4 drops on the tongue, let it absorb. It's really bitter. It's going to taste awful. You'll get used to it, but it will stop that craving. Okay. The third thing that I wanted to talk about is, if you are going to have something sweet and you need something fast, I really like local raw honey, Manuka honey, because it is really calming to the nervous system. You're getting a lot of nutrition from the raw honey and the Manuka honey. Um, and it's just good for the overall body. There's lots of reasons why it's really good for the body. So a teaspoon of honey in general, of real honey, whether it's raw or it's the pasteurized stuff, as long as it's got that check, um, and as long as it's real honey, it's very calming to the nervous system. Okay, so that leads me to my next option is if you are going to have something sweet and you need something really quick, there are lots of different recipes out there for like protein balls or, high protein, high fiber, healthy fats. You want to make sure that what you're having as a little treat is going to sustain your blood sugar. You want to make sure that you are getting filled up with what you're having as a little treat. So you want fiber, you want protein, you want like healthy fats. And maybe you want something that is sweetened with a raw honey or just a natural pasteurized honey. Those are just options. I have some recipes below, but there are a ton of them out there, right? Um, and obviously, berries are a really quick fix. An apple with some nut butter or peanut butter, that's a really great option. Celery with nut butters on it, or seed butters, and maybe a few raisins or a few goji berries. Maybe add a little sea salt to it, a little Himalayan sea salt. Really nice way to get some hydration, to get some adrenal support, and to get some blood sugar regulating in a way that's healthier and more balancing for the body. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is if you are going to have the sweets, like you have ice cream, you know you're gonna have ice cream. Like I bought some Ben and Jerry's, I'm psyched, it's my treat tonight, I want it, okay? Make sure that you have all of those good healthy fats, especially protein and fiber in your meal. So yeah, have a really good nutrient dense, protein dense meal, and then have your scoop of ice cream. And the reason I'm saying this, that's obvious, right? But if say you're just like, I'm gonna have ice cream and I'm only going to have like a light salad with just veggies for dinner because I'm gonna have ice cream and I don't want to use up too many calories. Let's say that, right? You are more likely to then be craving that extra scoop of ice cream. So if you're full because you've had protein and fiber and good healthy fats in your meal, you've had a complete meal, then you're going to be more satisfied with a small scoop of ice cream, and you're not going to be wanting to, and then you're not going to be craving like 2 or 3 scoops or the pint, okay? I think it's fine to have sweets, but just do them in a smart way. I have lots of recipes. I have lots of recipes to come. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share, and turn on that notification bell. Supporting my channel means the world to me. So, yeah, so we'll see you next time. Take care.